Does good old-fashioned Southern homemade pot roast with carrots and potatoes sound good for supper? If so, come watch how I make mine. Hey everyone, I'm April, and welcome back to my channel, My Crazy Creative Life. If you're new here, welcome. If you are a returning viewer, thanks for coming back and supporting me. I really do appreciate it. Well, in today's video, I plan on making my homemade pot roast with carrots and potatoes. And it could be different than you've ever seen, or it could be like some you've seen. I guess it depends on what part of the country you live in. But mine is just simple, but it is delicious, and it's one of my favorite meats. So with that being said, let's get started. Okay, we are going to start off with this is about roughly 3.5, 4 pound bottom round roast. And so we're going to start off with this. Now I had it in the freezer so that way it wouldn't ruin. And I got it out and I put it in the sink. It's probably in there maybe 20 minutes. I've tried to unthaw it with just hot water so it'd be easier to get out of the package. But I've got to ask a question. I was watching these ladies, I don't even know who they were. If I can find them, I'll link them. But they were on TikTok, and it was a Southerner, and I think she may have been from South Carolina, and a Northerner, and she was from, I don't know where, she was just from the North. And apparently unthaw is not the proper word. So how many of you all actually say unthaw? That's what I've grown up saying, is unthaw. But the lady from the North said, no, that just means you froze something again. I don't necessarily know if I agree with that, but anyway, I thought that was hilarious. So, okay, I just put the pot roast in my Instant Pot. You can use just a regular crock pot for this. Why I like to use my Instant Pot is because if for whatever reason it hasn't cooked long enough, then I can kick it over from slow cooker mode to instant, like the pressure mode. And that's why I like using my Instant Pot. But anyway, I've got my meat in here, and to start off with, it's very simple. I've got my pot roast in my Instant Pot, and to start off with, because it's half frozen, I don't want to add my carrots and my potatoes or even my celery just yet. The onion is okay. The onion and the garlic is okay to add in here, but I'm just going to fill this with water. I'm going to add my onion and some salt and pepper and just a little bit of the garlic. Okay, I'm back. I went ahead and I've got my water ready to pour in my Instant Pot. I've got my onion cut up. I didn't want to bore you with cutting up an onion. I've got my minced garlic in the jar. That just saves time. And like I've told you in the past, I love garlic powder and onion powder. So that goes in just about every dish I fix. And then I've got my salt and pepper. All right, I'm gonna add my water to my Instant Pot, and it's just, I just poured it in my pan. Ain't nothing fancy here. Okay, this is probably gonna take a little bit more, but I'll go ahead and add my other stuff first. Okay, just some garlic powder. And this is one thing that you don't want, or me personally, this is my onion powder. I'd say that's roughly about a teaspoon each. This is one thing, I like a lot of flavor in my food, but this is one thing, I don't tend to like a lot of extra stuff. I want to just taste, I guess, the meat. And that's funny for me because I'm not a big meat eater. But I do love me some roast. Some salt. Don't you love this? My husband's friend's mother made these for us, and it really holds a lot of salt and pepper. Okay, so we'll just put the rest of that in there. And that's just one medium onion chopped up. Okay, to kind of give you an idea how much water I put in there, because remember we're going to add our vegetables in later, so you do want some water. This is a 3-quart pan, and I filled it all the way to about right in there, maybe about an inch or so below the top, and I put 2, so that kind of gives you an idea how much water I used. One little fun fact: the next day I turn it into vegetable soup. I add vegetables, tomato juice, probably a little bit more spices, some pasta, or barley. But anyway, if you're interested in seeing how I do that, leave it down in the comments and I'll make a video when I turn this into the soup. But it just makes this last longer is what I'm trying to say. What do you get when you take this plus this plus this? What do you think that equals? Well, subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell and you'll soon find out. If you have a piece of meat that you haven't put in the freezer yet, obviously it's not going to take as long to cook. I would think on a slow cooker you would cook it about 5 to 8 hours, just kind of depending if it's thawed or frozen or half frozen. Slow cooker probably anywhere from 5 to 8 hours on slow cook. On the high slow cooker probably take about 3 to 5 hours. And so with this, like I've already told you, what I like to do is start it off slow cooker, and then if it's time to eat and everybody's home and my meat still hasn't got tender yet, then I'll go ahead and just switch it over to pressure and let it finish cooking the meat. So anyway, I will be back when I get ready to cut up the carrots and the potatoes and the celery and all that stuff and put in here. Okay, I'll see you then. Hello, it's me again. Just kind of breaking in here to ask you to do me maybe 2 favors. One favor, I'm trying a new view on the way that I'm doing my camera. So let me know if you like this view a lot better than you like my previous videos. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. All right, let's get back to cooking. Did I not? Oh, crap. I just recorded this, so I'm gonna start over. I just didn't hit the record right. This bag I actually had in my freezer empty, and I pulled it out. That way I'm not, wasting bags. But this is for my vegetable peelings, and I should have saved my onion. I didn't think about it at the time, but you can put your onion peels in here. You could put, like if you done a carrot and you peeled your carrot, you could put your carrot peelings in here. Of course, I used the baby carrots, so I didn't have carrot peelings. And then this is the celery. So you can just put it as you get it, stick it in a freezer bag, freeze it until you get a bag full. And then from that point, you can make either bone broth if you've got bones, or just vegetable broth. And if you're interested in knowing how to make bone broth or vegetable broth, leave it down in the comment section below, and I'll do a video on how to make broth. All right, we are back, and we're getting ready to put the vegetables in with the pot roast. Okay, it's still not real tender, but I don't want it to be, but it is starting to get tender. Okay, let's be careful. Ooh, ouch, yeah, be careful. I've got the vegetables in, and I've got it back to, because I'll be honest, instead of letting it, because time was starting to get away from me, so I went ahead for about 35 minutes and I put my Instant Pot on high pressure for 35 minutes, and then once that was finished, I did let it slow release for probably about another 25 minutes, and then I put all the vegetables in there. I turned it back to the slow cooker. I'll keep an eye on it. And then if it's getting closer to time that everybody's going to get home, then I will pressure cook it some more. But we'll see when we get there. I had to switch over to a voiceover, but the pot roast is done, and look how good that looks. Oh my goodness. But thanks for watching the channel. If you like the video, give me a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.